let's just start off with wide receivers
Sure.
right off the bat, since you wrote about that. What are the main roster battles that you're kind of seeing this offseason, the Patriots, during OTAs, minicamp, and even into training camp and preseason? Where will these guys be battling?
Well, there's not. I think running back probably has more room for upward and downward movement than wide receiver does. They're pretty set with the crew that they have, which was basically everybody from last year, with Brandon Cooks replacing Michael Floyd, which is an upgrade there. This is an incredibly deep and talented receiving core. We wrote last year that it might have been the deepest and most talented of the Patriots have had since Tom Brady's been in town. It's even better now. So I mean, at the top, I think the two starting wide receivers, if you want to call them, would be Julian Edelman and Brandon Cooks. They are the two most dynamic wideouts on this team. But then you have Chris Hogan, who's probably the best deep threat on this team, and then Malcolm Mitchell, who had a bit of an up and down. I don't want to call it inconsistent, maybe just inconsistent in the way that he was used as a rookie. Some games,
inconsistent production.
Yeah, some games he was a bigger part of the offense than others. But he had a great game in the Super Bowl. He should be on the rise now that he's has a year of NFL experience under his belt. The one potential, if you want to call it a roster battle, I think maybe would be Danny Amendola for the 5th spot there, but they are paying him still a fair amount of money even after he took that pay cut. I think a lot of people are going to get excited about our Austin Carr, the undrafted wideout out of Northwestern. I saw Rich Hill, our buddy at Pat's Pulpit, wrote that he's the early favorite for the preseason standout that everybody wants to make the roster and then doesn't end up making the roster in the end. I kind of agree with that. I think he's probably going to maybe sneak in on the practice squad unless he really blows people away or Amendola really looks kind of old and falling apart. But I think right now it's pretty set with those 5 plus Matthew Slater.